Hello sa inyo! So for today's video, samahan nyo kami sa isa na namang unexpected adventure nung nagpunta kami ng Awaji Island. And honestly, this day was not part of our plan talaga. Supposedly, ang plano namin today is pumunta sa Awaji Monkey Center. Super excited pa naman kami kasi we heard na you can see monkeys and then you can feed them as well in their natural environment. Pero pagising namin that morning, grabe, sobrang lakas ng ulan at hangin. At first, sabi namin mag-aantay lang kami siguro before noon, baka mag-stop din, pero hindi talaga tumitigil. We didn't want to take the risk driving all the way there kasi nga yung daan daw papunta doon is narrow and winding. And first time din namin, it will take us more than 2 hours one way galing sa hotel namin. And medyo kinakabahan kami to take the risk dahil bawal ang nega sa pamilyang ito, so tinake na lang namin yung ulan as a sign na baka hindi kami meant pumunta doon. So instead of pushing it, we decided, okay, lumabas na lang tayo at kumain ng lunch. Then tingnan natin kung anong pwedeng gawin dito lang sa malapit. And minsan talaga yung ganitong moments yung nagiging best part ng trip. Walang pressure, walang plan na super strict. Just go with the flow lang. Then after lunch, biglang naging sunny for few hours. Parang saktong window lang talaga. So we checked nearby places and ended up going here. Ang tawag pala sa lugar na to ay England Hill in Awaji Island. And honestly, we didn't expect much at first. So ito pala isang farm park inspired by the English countryside, known for its wide green spaces, seasonal flowers, at madami din silang alagang mga animals. Para sa admission fee, ang binayaran namin per adult is nasa 1,500 yen or mga 10 USD. Tapos sa anak naman namin is half price siya. Pero yung admission fee ata nakadepende sa season. So nung nagpunta kami, nasa early spring to. So nag-explore lang kami. Madami kaming nakitang mga animals like rabbits, kangaroos, meron ding iba't ibang klase ng ibon, tsaka mga unggoy. Madami akong hindi na videohan at gusto ko lang i-enjoy yung moment na to with my family. Super sulit ng lugar na to, parang bawat kanto may something cute kang makikita. At yung vibe talaga is super chill lang. Hindi kami na madali, just walking around, looking, enjoying. Then we went into the koala museum. At first akala namin typical museum lang siya, like pictures, displays, ganon. Pero surprise, may actual real koala pala inside. Ang timing pa na that day, they were grooming him kasi it was his 10th birthday. Like imagine, accidental visits tapos makita mo yung koala na birthday niya pa mismo that day. Super cute lang and ang wholesome ng moment na yon. So after that, sumakay kami ng tram going to the other side of the farm. Andoon nag-iba yung scenery. We saw one of the oldest western style buildings, ang Mihara District Office Building na binilt pa daw noong 1884. And then, meron sa loob na board na pwede kang magdikit ng note. May sticky note sila. So, naglagay-lagay din ng note ang anak namin. So, aside sa mga old buildings, meron ding malawak na flower fields, may gardens and open spaces. Sobrang windy that day. So, yung flower parang gumagalaw lang with the wind. Super ganda ng view. Parang ang peaceful talaga ng buong place. So, dito pala na side na farm, merong water activities, merong mga kainan, may cafes. Tapos, mostly ata ng ingredients na ginagamit nila is freshly produced dito sa farm. Meron ding mga playground para sa mga bata. So after namin mag-ikot-ikot doon sa flower fields, tinry namin yung fresh strawberry ice cream nila kahit na sobrang ginaw na. And super good niya kasi lahat ng ingredients are sourced inside the farm itself. So worth it naman at sobrang sarap. So for us, sobrang sulit ng lugar na to, from animals, koala experience, tram ride, flower gardens hanggang sa chill walk. Ang daming moments in one place. So if ever makapunta kayo sa Awaji Island, make sure to check this place out. Super lapit lang nito sa Osaka. So from Osaka, siguro mga 1.5 to 2 hours lang. From Osaka, pwede kayong mag-take ng highway bus. Pwede rin combination ng bus at saka train. Meron ding ferry na option. So in our case, kasi nakatera kami noon sa south ng Osaka, nag-take kami ng local train papunta ng Namba Station. So from Namba Station, nag-take kami ng JR Kobe line going to JR Maiko Station. And then pagdating namin ng JR Maiko Station, naglakad lang kami ng mga siguro 3 minutes papuntang Kosoko Maiko bus stop. And from there, nag-take na kami ng bus, diretso na yun papunta ng Awaji Island. So bago pala kami umuwi, dumaan muna kami sa gift shops nila malapit sa entrance. At marami silang mga tinda na souvenirs, meron ding mga local delicacies at mostly onions kasi yung Awaji is known for their sweet onion. So nice din siya as a little stop before leaving. We actually spent some time there before heading out. And habang papalabas na kami, sobrang lakas na ulit ng hangin and mukhang paparating na naman yung ulan. So we decided to head back before maabutan na naman ng ulan. And habang nasa car kami pa uwi, napaisip kami na this whole day didn't go according to plan at all. Kasi yung pinunta talaga namin dito sa Awaji Island is yung Awaji Monkey Center. Pero somehow it became one of the most memorable parts of our trip. Kasi kung pinilit namin yung Monkey Center, we probably wouldn't have experienced all of this. No animals, no koala moment, no flower fields. So minsan talaga yung maling liko nagiging best part ng journey. So thank you for coming with us. If umabot kayo hanggang dulo, super thank you talaga. Sobrang na-appreciate namin yung mga views nyo, yung mga comment, and every support sa aming little travel moments. And always remember na hindi lahat ng unplanned trips are bad. Sometimes they become the best stories. So see you on the next one. Bye!